Hey, Ellen.
What now, Chris?
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, Chris.
It's Green Fuse.
It is.
Green Fuse Botanicals, to be really precise.
Smells so good in here.
We are Chris and
Ellen.
And we're the Bobbleheads covering the 2018 California Spring Trials, day 2.
Day 2.
For us here, day 1 for some of these other people. We got a head start.
Yeah.
And we are at Green Fuse Botanicals in
Santa Paula.
Santa Paula, California, where we're going to look at annuals and perennials, but we're actually going to start with some perennials.
Okay.
To begin with, right behind us, a brand new Dianthus. A collection of series, if that's such a thing, called Constant. And there's 3 of them: Constant Beauty, Constant Cadence, and Constant Promise.
And what's the difference, Chris?
Well, as I got it from proprietor Steve Jones, Constant Beauty is a garden performer that can also work in a pot. Constant Cadence is a pot performer that can also work in the garden. And then Constant Promise, which is over here, is an interspecific type.
Completely.
So, and what I really like, I mean, they're beautiful, nice traditional colors, but they had something interesting, which is there's a pink cow over here.
That alluded to it.
We're
Looks like
what?
strawberry milk, doesn't it,
Yeah,
Chris?
and that's because they've got, well, cherry milk. Actually, because this variety is called Milk Cherry, and that's because it starts out white and then it
Hence the milk.
fades dark. It's such a thing. You see some of the white in there and how dark the flowers can get. There's another one called Peach Milk, which actually does the same thing. It starts out peach and then it goes milky white. So that's some new Dianthus. Now, over here in the corner, we're going to slip on past these folks here. Excuse us, gentlemen, we're going to slip in here. Just take a quick peek at this variety, if we may. No, you can't, he says. Check out this flower, Ellen.
That is gorgeous.
This is lavender, or Lavandula, Madrid Lavish Pink. Now, you've got the master's degree from Cornell. Spout that big word at us.
It's multi-cyanamous.
Yes, it is.
Has many cyanamuses.
You could call it a double. I mean, compare it to a traditional lavender.
Right.
This actually has a utility patent on it for that flower form, and they've got more colors coming. Look how fluffy that is. It's practically like a celosia sticking up there.
You did call it fluffy.
Yes, so that's Madrid Lavish Pink. Now, over here getting photographed with a phone is a variety we've been watching for a couple of years, a series that is Lupine Staircase. These things are just as cool as it gets, and nobody else has out on the trial trail has anything like it. We've got how many new colors here?
New colors. Blue. That one back there is blue. And this blue-yellow as well, which I think is very kind of Johnny Jump Up color combination.
It kind of is a traditional, that sort of bluish and yellow like that. But just look at the habit on these, the flowers. They're very cool. So
and as a reminder, they're day length neutral.
Yeah, so a couple of new colors there. And here's a whole new series of Agastache. This is all in their first light perennial program here. A new series called Sunrise. They've actually dropped their Acapulco series and gone for a whole new series with a sort of a mid-range height and good cold tolerance.
Right, about 6 or so varieties.
Right, they're also breeding for a nicely stacked flower, so you don't get a lot of gappiness happening on the Sunrise Yellow. Great habit there, really nice. So, and there's 6 colors in that series. And the last in the perennials, we'll take a look at some different Leucanthemum. Big flower down here. I would put my head down next to that, but I wouldn't be able to get back up. How about my hand?
Betsy's a big one.
That's nice there. That's Leucanthemum. Betsy.
I think.
And then in the angel daisies, there's a new one called Double Angel Daisy for the obvious reason. Aren't these cool flowers?
It looks shaggy.
Kind of shaggy, kind of like a shaggy dog, or like I thought it was like a bunch of jellyfish swimming around. You could say what they look like for days here if you wanted to. So that's some perennials. Let's go take a look on the other side of the greenhouse for some annuals. Ellen, do you know that they have 67 varieties here?
I believe it.
And Steve Jones showed us 68. He was so excited. But one of the things he showed us was their fuchsias, which they've worked really hard at really getting nice. They've got, it's the Windchime series, they've got uprights, and come on,
That is upright.
That's pretty. It's beautiful. It's upright.
And then they've got 7 transplant on that.
Beautiful. Then they've got baskets. How simple is that?
What I like is the basket item is named basket. The one that's upright is upright.
You know, we're simple folk.
I love it that way. I know what's going on.
We know what it means. So we know that upright lilac rose is new and it's upright. And we also know that double pink lilac basket is a basket type. Boy, that makes it simple for us simple folk. So we're going to swing across the aisle here and take a look at. I tell you, I love Salvia farinacea.
Oh, so pretty.
Because they're just beautiful. They're bulletproof, drought tolerant, and this Cathedral series gets a new blue bicolor.
That's beautiful. This is one of those yes please plants. Yes, I will take all of it.
Yeah, please. I'm glad that you're polite about it and you're demanding this. And then we're going to swing. Back across here. I'm going to lob you an easy one, Ellen. Tell us about this one.
Lob me. So it's lobularia, marine land. I think they introduced this last year. What we've got over here, this is so cool. It's actually a variegated. They're calling it frosty. This is the lavender. But look at that variegation on the leaves.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Now the plants aren't as big. We'll have to find out. How does this one perform compared to the others? It's certainly a novelty.
We also have another pink in their marine land series.
Well done. I lobbed it to you, and you hit it out of the park, Ellen. Here at the 2018 California Lobularia Trials.